Alright, Supreme Commander 2, and I'm going to be explaining what is this game about and give a roughly idea about some of the game concepts. I'm doing this for many reasons, but mainly because there's a very good friend of mine, a person I have in very high regards, and this friend likes it when I explain things. So I'm doing this because of that. For that's for you. Now, Supreme Commander 2, it's a strategy game set in the far future. Bottom line is that it's a game about giant robot armies fighting each other on equally gigantic maps and with equally gigantic firepower. So how did they get to take this concept and create a game out of it? I'm gonna enter in the campaign menu here real quick just to show you how they did it. So basically the premise is that humankind has developed a kind of technology. Actually, let me go to a replay here. Options, no, it's okay, extras, replays, and versus AI. Okay, load. So that it's a portable technology. Well, I mean, the robots are gigantic, but it allows one giant machine to be teleported onto a planet, and it takes the raw mass from this planet and it converts this mass into structures and units. So what you see here is this technology in action. You see this giant robot here. It's the Armored Command Unit, and it's the central unit of the game. I'm gonna be talking about it in a minute, but you can see here that he's got this blue energy beam coming out of his arm, and you can see these other guys here. These are engineers. They also have this blue beam of energy, and you can see when they're constructing stuff, a little spray gun. Oh crap! Just a second. As they build it, let me slow down the speed here. As you can see, like little little robot arms come out of the ground there, and these things they also have this blue beam. You see this blue beam is all around the place, and it's actually this technology that makes it so that you can transform raw materials into advanced structures. So what they're doing here, firing this gun, is that they're actually building the structure. You don't need hammers and screwdrivers. All you need is this energy here, and you can build basically anything. Now, so this is the premise of the game. They have developed this technology that allows them to build anything, anywhere, and so it has advanced that it allows for a single commander, a single military person, to drive around in this giant robot here, and they come into a planet, and basically they start building an army there. So you don't need to worry about, for example, building large armies somewhere far away and then transporting them to the battle. You just go to the battle on your armored command unit, your ACU, and you build your army on site. It's really useful. So this is exactly what's happening here. This guy here, which is me, I'm just watching a replay. He teleported on this planet, and he started to build an army out of nowhere. So this is the technology that allowed the game developers. They use this to make us have giant robot armies battling each other. So let me come out of the replay here real quick. So end game, yes. And so let me go back to the campaign menu. And so this created an intergalactical war of incredible proportions, because the soldiers are not merely soldiers; they are generals of horde armies. And at some point, they created this So you have these three factions here. It's the three, let's call it three races of the game, but it's actually just factions. You have this blue here. It's the UEF, or United Earth Federation. It's what what the entire Earth, as the name implies, the humans of Earth, they banded together under a single ruling government, the United Earth Federation, and they started to try to rule the galaxy. Um, at the same time, and they are really like militaristic faction. They would like they resemble, they are the most closely related to our modern um, military organizations. So you have, they are very strong with artillery. They have tanks, and they would be what the United States would be in the far future. Anyway, the United States military. So this is the UEF. You also have the I'm not sure what they are called in this game, but I believe it's the Illuminate. The Illuminate is a faction of humans that came in contact with an alien race, and they learned from these aliens. They were then back in the day called the Aeon. They learned a new religion, and these guys they set themselves apart from the United Earth Federation, and they are very religious, righteous, like medieval knightly organization. And they try to protect their people and care for their spirit. They have these crazy streamlined weapons and stuff. This is the Aeon limit. And you also have the Cyber Nation, which is I like them a lot, but I don't like their gameplay because I'm a UEF player, but I like the Cyberns a lot more. The Cyberns, basically, they are humans that have been augmented with artificial intelligence, and because they are essentially better than like normal humans, they started being hunted down by the humans. Like prejudice against them, and they set themselves apart. They fled to other planets, and they're just trying to fit in the universe. But there's a lot of hatred towards them because, well, they're kind of I don't know, they're kind of like evil looking. They have red and black, everything is pointy and sharp. They're like the cobras on G.I. Joe. And anyway, and also all villains in all games have been Cyberan. This game, oh, that's a spoiler, but anyway, you probably not remember that when you play the campaign.